Well, in a tragic road accident involving an army truck on 23rd of December at Zima in North Sikkim, 16 brave hearts of the Indian Army have lost their lives. The ill-fated vehicle was part of a 3-vehicle convoy that had moved from Chatin in the morning towards Thangu. En route at Zima, the vehicle skidded down a steep slope while negotiating a sharp turn. A rescue mission was immediately launched and 4 injured soldiers have been air evacuated. Unfortunately, 3 junior commissioned officers and 13 soldiers succumbed to the injuries sustained in the accident. Indian Army stands firm with the bereaved families at this hour of loss, is the comment we got from the Army. We have my colleague Shivani live with me on this broadcast. Shivani, very tragic incident indeed. What exactly happened?
Raksha, this tragic incident took place today in the morning around when the 3 trucks in the convoy were moving from Chatin, a place in North Sikkim, towards Thangu, another place. And one of these 3 trucks was taking a turn and it fell inside a gorge. It was a steep gorge. And the people in this truck were evacuated. 4 of them were airlifted and have been taken to North Bengal Hospital for their treatment. But unfortunately, 3 JCOs and 13 Jawans have been killed. They succumbed to their injuries and the rescue operation is going on for their bodies. But this happens to be indeed a very unfortunate, tragic incident that has taken place today in the morning in North Sikkim. And if we talk about the terrain, the altitude of this particular place is around 11,000 feet. And the weather is also extreme these days. It's going up to -3 to -4 degrees in this area. And it's quite close to the boundaries with China, Bhutan, Nepal. And these trucks were moving from one location to another location, and if we talk about the number of people in one truck that fell down was around 2 dozen, out of which 16 have succumbed to their injuries. 4 have been taken for their treatment in North Bengal Hospital that probably happens to be in one of the army hospitals in Siliguri, and they are getting best of the treatment. And we all pray for their recovery. And the Army has also issued a statement regarding the same accident and has said that Army stands tall with all the families of the bereaved soldiers who've lost their lives in the line of duty. And the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has also tweeted. He has also sent his message across to the families and says that the contribution of these soldiers who were standing in that tough terrain, who were deployed in that tough terrain, has been acknowledged by the nation, and the nation remains indebted to all these soldiers. But indeed, a very tragic accident that has taken place today in the morning.
Shivani, thanks for sharing that information. Just if we can have you on for a couple of more minutes. Since you are aware of the entire area, the route, the kind of sharp turns, and of course, our army soldiers are trained to sort of, navigate through such tough terrains. But any further idea as to what happened here? Because we have ended up losing a lot of our brave hearts in this accident.
Raksha, undoubtedly, this happens to be a very tragic incident, and the army drivers, they are trained to drive in such terrain, the tough terrain, toughest of terrains. And once such accident takes place, always there is a court of inquiry that takes place. The court of inquiry will inquire upon the reasons for this accident, what went wrong, was the vehicle not proper, was the road not proper. So all this will be investigated, but the priority today lies in saving the lives of those 4 people who are undergoing treatment after this accident. And definitely, once the reason comes out, the army will try to work upon it. And we also know that these are the toughest roads, toughest areas in India, because there are hair clip bands, there are sharp turns, and if we talk about the weather conditions also, in a number of places in such terrains it keeps snowing at this time. So was there snow on the road? Was it slippery? Was it affected by any kind of a slide? So all these points will be taken into account. It will be checked upon. It will be investigated. But as of now, the condolences go to the families of these bereaved soldiers who have sacrificed their lives because they stand tall for the safety, security of our nation in these toughest of terrains. And 16 of them have lost their lives. 4 are undergoing treatment. And everybody today is praying for the safety and recovery of these 4 soldiers who are undergoing treatment.
Absolutely, Shivani. Thank you so much for sharing all those details with our viewers. Indeed, a very tragic incident. All our condolences from the Mirror Now team with the families, the bereaved families of those who've lost their lives, as well as wishing speedy recovery for the soldiers who are fighting for their lives currently. We will wait for more details that we can find out once the court of inquiry is set up to find more information as to what exactly happened. Well, moving forward.